What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see, we're back to work on the SC300, and this video will determine whether we keep it or if we sell it. So I just finished watching this video here that tells you everything you need to know about the EGR delete, and I have myself an assortment of vacuum caps, and we're gonna cap everything off and try to start the car. Last time we tried to start it, it was just sputtering and it just shut off, and you have to hold the gas pedal down to get it to stay on. So hopefully with this, it should stay on itself, and if it stays on, we're gonna keep it and keep on modding it. Get this thing started. We got all the vacuum lines blocked off. There's only one discrepancy in Noire's explanation video, where he had a line that came from this like these other vacuum lines here, and it came down and under. So we're not sure where exactly it goes, and we just blocked it all up here. So we should be able to start this now. So I'm gonna go inside. Let's see. Hopefully there's enough juice in that. Yep. Go ahead. No. You're not doing anything with the throttle, right? What's it idling at? Yeah. Alright, so it starts. We just have to adjust the throttle to get the idle up. Be careful with your arm there. You gotta adjust the throttle cable to get the idle up, because right now it's idling about 200-300 RPM, so we want to get it up to about 600 to 800. So, because when we step on it, it just dies out. Remember, if it starts, we keep it. If it doesn't, we junk it. We'll sell it, not junk it. Yeah, you're not. I can't take that much of a loss. all the EGR stuff is finally out of the car. and it took us way too long. We started this, I think we started this maybe like late last year or maybe like this time last year. Either way, it was last year, so it shouldn't have taken us a year. But it took me a while to learn how to read a vacuum diagram, and literally as we were like finishing it, I actually like understood it, and I was able to like realize what I was doing. But it just took me so much, and I watched that video like 5 or 6 times. But it's all done. The pipe, the valve. Oh, this is the connector that was hanging down there. So yeah, this is done. This is out. This junction thing, all these hoses, and then all these. This is supposed to be like somehow one, but to get it out, we had to chop it up into 3. So it doesn't matter because we're not going to use it, and luckily it's running fine. I want to take it on a little trip just to make sure I can make it down the road and back, and then when we get back, I'm gonna show you guys what's next on this thing. Hop in.
All right, let's see. How effective are they?
Pretty effective.
Okay. Why are you driving like that?
Oh, this thing, I miss this thing. Woo. Who knew like a hot summer day is all it took? Or maybe like 4 of them, but we got them down. Idle's perfectly fine, brakes fine, steering is, we fixed it last summer. So there's not much this car needs now. I mean, the cluster's half thinned out.
You got to get on that portion because without knowing how much gas is actually on it.
No, it works, it's just dim. Oh, whoa, whoa! Whoa! It's just crazy. This car hasn't ran over a year.
I feel like it's running better than it ever did.
For sure, because remember, with all that oil in the spark plugs, it was sputtering crazy.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. This is like every racer's like dream come true.
Yeah.
I love this thing.
Kind of obnoxious, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we have the windows down. We can put the AC on. Let's see. I forgot how to use this. Oh, it's cold already. Woo! 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 Put this window up. This was my summer car because this was the only thing that had AC before.
This car's like murdered too, so it's like,
yeah.
definitely needs like an alignment or something because it's pulling crazy.
Yeah, it smells bad in here too. We gotta recover these seats. This interior needs a little love. Yeah, that's right. Back seats are still in terrible shape. Oh well. That little test trip or whatever the hell you want to call it is so excited I can't even think straight. So you see this? Come closer. That's right. You see it. This is the weakest transmission Toyota ever made. It's a W58 out of a MK4 Supra. So you can, you can put some Supra parts in the SC. It's a baby Supra. So we got a manual trans, manual drive shaft, clutch, all the bolts we needed. We have the clutch slave. We have just about, I say, 90% of the things that we need to make this a manual conversion. This is about to be the beginning to probably my favorite build yet. You could call this a build. So, plans are, I gotta buy, since my car's automatic, I have to convert it, so I need to get a manual ECU and a manual clutch pedal, a manual brake pedal, a manual clutch master. and a slave and a clutch line. So I need to get that. Drift Motions and Excessive both sells conversion, automatic conversion kits. I believe the Drift Motion has everything, so it includes both pedals, the slave, the master. Yeah, all I gotta buy is the clutch line, which they also sell, and then just that's it. That's really it. And I gotta find a manual ECU, which I have to do some research, because there is a guy locally that has one off of a 96. My car's a 95, so OBD2 started in 96 and OBD1 ended in 95. So he says that it's a 96 ECU could be auto or manual. So it could be OBD1 and OBD2, or it is OBD1. I don't know. I gotta do more research on that. Probably ask on the forums, and if that works, then I'll just have to order the other stuff. And as soon as it comes in, we're gonna do the manual conversion. I'm so excited. I gotta get some cheaper rear tires, because these, maybe with the manual trans I could get these to spin, but right now with the auto trans I can't get these to spin at all. So I'm super excited. I've been waiting for this for the longest, and honestly, if this car didn't start today, I don't know how this video would have ended up going if I would have just listed this for sale separate, because I got a really good deal on this, so I could sell it and make some money. But I'm glad I'm not selling it and I'm keeping it. It's gonna be a very good trans setup, basically for NA setup, and then when I go for more power, I have to get a stronger transmission, because I believe these are only rated for about like 350 to 450. They can hold the horsepower, it's just the torque realistically with, I think, majority of, if not all, transmissions. So yeah guys, I'm so happy that we got this thing started. Driving it just brought me back to like such a great time, when I was trying to race my cousin and everybody else in this automatic car, shifting through the gears. It just sounds good, it looks good, and it feels good too. So now we just gotta get the transmission in there, and it's gonna be the perfect car. Honestly, I like this car more than like most of my Hondas. I think it just feels different, and like there's some Hondas that I love, like my Type R. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay tuned, because we're about to do a manual conversion, and catch you guys on the next one.